Yes. So I guess I better pay attention to these phones.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our 2022 Eitaikyo service. My name is Carrie Kahapea, and I am your MC for today. The Eitaikyo service is a memorial service in which we honor all the deceased members of this temple, whether known and unknown, who dedicated themselves for our spiritual welfare, which does not necessarily mean to keep the beautiful sanctuary of this temple. Rather, I would like you to have the understanding that the sanctuary where we all sit and listen to the sermons of the ministers was born as a place which came from the heartfelt adoration members who found their basis of spiritual strength in the teaching of the Nembutsu of the Shinran Shonin. Because of these unselfish devotees who are our parents and our grandparents and who made the efforts to make today's status of this temple possible for all. The Eitaikyo can be seen as a temple's promise to propagate its in perpetuity. In the Eitaikyo, there is an aspiration from our ancestors to keep and support this temple eternally for all of us and for our next generations. As we begin this Eitaikyo service, the Kaneohe Higashi Hongwanji thanks you for your participation. This service will be officiated by Reverend Marco Sawada. And as we begin our Buddha service, please let us all rise for the entering of the minister, if you are able to, for a moment of meditation and invocation.
Namo AMIDA Butsu.
Namo AMIDA Butsu.
Namo AMIDA Butsu. Today, before the altar within shines Amida Buddha, we gather together to observe the Eitaikyo Memorial Service. According to the glossary, Eitaikyo is defined as a perpetual memorial service. This gathering, memorial service, is for all departed members of the temple. In particular, we honor those names in this temple Eitaikyo register. The word Eitaikyo means perpetual sutra, which is to honor our ancestors, transmitting for us the current and also they aspire to be for the future generation. This gathering is a gift from them to encounter the Buddha Dharma and reflect on how we are living our current Dharma is the path to relieve the pain and suffering that permeates human life. It's to relieve our pains and anxiety and direct up energy towards helping others to find the meanings and the happiness in their life. As we honor to remember those predecessors and their contributions to our temple and to our individual life, may we take this opportunity to reflect on the means of life and evolve towards fulfilling the wish they have for us. May we continue to gain inspiration from the memories of them, receive their encouragement to continue our study of the Buddha Dharma, to come to appreciate our own life and live together in the spirit of Buddha. Let's be reminded that our part to understand the teachings must be never end. On this occasion, may you reconfirm our commitment to listen diligently to the teachings of Shakyamuni Buddha and the Shiran Shonin, the teachings of the Nembutsu. Respectfully, Gassho Shakujinen on October 2nd, 2022. I ask your hands together in Gassho. Namo AMIDA Butsu. Namo AMIDA Butsu. Namo AMIDA Butsu.
Please join us for the singing of the GATHA, SHINSHU, SHUKA, in the Red Service Book on page 45, only part 1, and please remain standing. Please be seated. Now, Reverend Sawada will lead us in the AMIDA Sutra on page 70 to 90, followed by the recital of the Nembutsu and EKKO. During the chant, incense will be offered by representatives of the Kaneohe Higashi Hongwanji, while the Eitaikyo's list of family members will be remembered. We will call the family name in the Eitaikyo list, and if you're able to, please come forward to the center table. Bow slightly, place a pinch of incense onto the charcoal, and offer a slight bow, and please return to your seats. Our representatives will replace the people who didn't come today during the Oshoko.
Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Bose Amida Kyo Yose Gamon Ichiji Butsu Saisha EKKO Ichugi Kodoku Dodai Biku Shu Senni Yaku Ninku Kai Sedai Shusho Chishiki Choro Shari Ho Maka Mogere Maka Kasho Maka Kasene Maka Kujira Rihada Shuri Handa Kananda
Family of Yoshioka, Yoshizaki, Yoshihito, Wang, Yuzen, Nojima, Sakata, Takebayashi, Takesawa, Takishita, Tamashiro, Tanaka, Tatehara, Toyama, Toyama. Family of Toyofuku, Tsuchitani, Tsuyama, Uchiyama, Ueda, Uemura, Urata, Uemura, Watanabe, Yamada, Yamaguchi, Yamamoto, Yamashiro. Family of Yoshihara, Yoshimoto, Nishiyama, Nojima, Oda, Okabayashi, Okamoto, Omoto, Onishi, Otsubo, Sakai, Sakamoto, Sakurada, Shibata, Shigemitsu, Shishido. Family of Soeda, Sonoda, Suehiro.
Gokuraku kokudo shichiju ranju shichiju ramo shichiju gonju kaise shi.
Family of Sumida, Tachibana, Tagawa, Takada, Takagawa, Takahashi, Takano, Takebayashi, Kobayashi, Kozai, Kozoku, Maeda, Masunaga, Matsumoto, Matsushita, Matsubara, Michibata, Minakami, Minohara, Miyagi, Miyakawa. Family of Miyasaki, Miyashiro, Mizoto, Morioka, Morita, Moritomo.
百二妙高家シャリホ極楽国土上寿如世功徳将軍
Family of Murakami, Nakagawa, Nakahodo, Nakamura, Nakanishi, Nakata, Nakayama, Nishikawa, Nishimura, Nishiyama, Horie, Ida, Ikeda, Imao, Inoue, Ishibashi. Family of Ito, Iwamoto, Iwata, Kagami, Kai, Kakazu, Kamimura, Kamishiro, Kasadate, Kashi, Katagihara, Katsura, Kawakado, Kawakami, Kawazaki, Kibune, Kinoshita, Kisen. Family of Kitahara, Kiyohara, Adania, Akagi, Akamine, Araki, Arano. Family of Arii, Arisue, Chinen, Fujieda, Fujiwara, Fukuda, Fukumoto, Fukuyama, Ganiko, Haitsuka, Hakkei, Hamaguchi, Hamamoto, Haruno. Family of Hasebe, Hatayama, Hayashida, Higa, Hirasaki, Hiroki, Higashi, Hironaka, Hirose, Honda, Horie.
AMIDA Ushari ho ibuju myo kugyo ni muryo muhen asogi ko komyo amida shari ho amida bu jobu irai ho konji ko Ushari ho hibu umuryo muhe shomon deishi kai arakam ize sanju shisho nochi shugo saishu yakubu nyoze shari kokudo shushu myoze kudoku shogo ushari ho gokuraku kokudo shujo shoshu kaize abibachi gochu tau isho kusho goshu jinta ize 三十所の知識単価理無量無辺遊ぎ構成シャリホ主上門者法と発願願所異国所異者が特用行税諸上善人不営一緒シャリホ不可諸前言アトフインネオフショリコプシャリコニャク全南自然如に門世阿弥陀仏主持名号201日、202日、203日、204日、205日、206日、207日、一心不乱、五人臨行主持、阿弥陀仏、行書少女、現在午前全人十字神父天道即徳法上阿弥陀仏極楽極土社会法が健全に公正死言脈修助門税拙者応答発願消費国土シャリホニョガコンシャ三段阿弥陀仏不可思議苦土東薬阿宿美部修美祖部大修美部修美公部妙本部妙税と語が社修正部各王合国出向中絶相返布三千大先世界切上実語両党修上党し絶唱三不可思議苦毒一切勝負消防燃料シャリホ南方世界ウニチガット部妙門公部大円見部修美東部無料精進部尿税と法が社修正部各応募国出向徴税訴返分三千大先生会切上実言両党修助等身絶唱三不可思議苦毒一切勝負称号燃料シャリ法裁縫世界無料十部無料総部無料道部大公部大名部放送部上皇部尿税と加護者修正部各王合国出向徴税訴返布三千大先生会切上実言両党修助等身絶唱三不可思議苦毒一切勝負称号燃料シャリホ法世界普遍見部最小音部南宋部日照部妙妙部尿税と 勝負各王国出向超絶素天風三千大先世界雪上実言妙と修上と神聖称賛不可思議功徳一切勝負称号年行シャリホ下法世界ウシシブ妙門部地方部尿税と合賀社主勝部各王合国出向超絶素天風三千大先世界雪上実言尿と修上と神聖称賛不可思議功徳一切勝負称号年行シャリ法情報世界ウボンノン部宿行部工場部高校部大円見部雑式法系懇親部シャラジュオブ法系特部県一切義部尿州二千部尿税と合賀社主勝部各王合国出向超絶素天風三千大先世界雪上実言妙と修上と神聖称賛不可思議功徳一切勝負称号年行シャリ法尿意運が学校病院一切勝負称号年行シャリ法脈空前難自然用に門税勝負小説名立教名称税小前難自然用に会一勝負具称五年海徳不大天大原山脈三宝大税公シャリ法尿と海と真珠がご微小部小生シャリ法脈人異発願根骨願頭発願翼小阿弥陀仏国者絶唱人と海徳不大天大原山脈三宝大大非国土脈異所脈根所脈頭所税公シャリ法小前難自税尿に脈右心者行動発願小非国土シャリホヨガ根者小三勝負不可思議功徳非勝負と訳小説が不可思議功徳にさせご釈迦無の偉人な手牛寺のお釈迦国土五辱
せ公辱権辱煩悩辱修上辱名辱主徳阿のくたら三脈三宝大一生修上節税一切政権南進司法者理法土地がお五直悪性行使難事徳阿のくたら三脈三宝南進司法税人南仏政司教育者理法一生美句一切天アシュラと本書世管理真珠さらいこうせはみだ
I take refuge in Amida Buddha. Our palms together in Gassho. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. We vow to give equally through all this method together to raise the mind of God and the way to the realm of serene tension. Namandaba. Namandaba.
At this time, I would like to introduce Reverend Marco Sawada and call him to the podium to offer his Dharma talk.
Namandaba, namandaba, namandaba.
hands together in Gassho. Namandaba,
AMIDA.
Master Enyo reminds us every time how to listen with the heart. When you should listen as you are listening for the very first time. 2. You should listen as this message is for you alone. 3. You should listen as this is the last time you will ever do so in your life. Namo Amida Butsu. Good morning, everyone.
Good
Thank you
morning.
for coming today, and thank you watching, following us at the YouTube channel. We are so happy. Last night we couldn't do the live stream, so sorry, but we have our own dance at the Windward Mall. Oh, there was so many people, a lot of people. Yeah. I never saw so many people there. And it was crowded there, and we could have one fundraising there for us there. It was really good there because people, they really appreciate when they collaborate with buying a lot of things, yeah, and purchase a lot of things there. It was really good for introduction. The first bone dance at the mall is just adjustment time we had to do in this new time for the temple too. Eitaikyo, as an analogy I can make, Eitaikyo is like it, Eitai. Ei means nagai, long, 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 long. Tai is kotai, like a change generation, long time change generation. And Kyo is the teachings of Buddha, is sutra. There isn't a sutra called Eitai, called perpetual for us. There isn't. But Eitaikyo means this, we can perpetuate to generation these teachings. It's like your father, your mother, they want you learn to go ahead in this life, to be able to get a lot of skills to go in their life. This is the aspiration of the ancestor of the people built this temple. You have something to make a base of your life, a pillar of your life, so you can go for the next destination. Then the place you are sitting right now, or you are listening, these words you are listening, there is so many history there. Oh, no many history, so much history there. Yeah? Because I can remind, because I'm from Brazil, and the first immigrants in Brazil, they didn't have, when they come there, they didn't have anything like a temple, but they used to gather in a place, and because that hard life every day, they wake up from that hard conditions there. They used to pick up that piece of wood we call it ihai, like a memorial piece of wood there. They took them, they used to take them to plantation because to get power to overcome the hard life they have there. You cannot imagine all their life was hard, but something to help them was this spiritual strength. Yeah. Then they decided to make that place there you gather together to make a place to learn a Japanese culture and a place to people worship, yeah, place to people do funeral, to get together and to get power to follow in their life. Then this place you are sitting right now, there is this meaning. They want you have this, your life as a comfort as they can do for you, because they have this very hard life, and you couldn't have this, we didn't need, we don't need to have this kind of life like them, because they were here before. They suffered before for us. Then this aspiration make them to get some strength was temple. It's like temple is like a school. Like a school. And the teachings, the teacher is Buddha. And we are students. They want, if you have a school facility, you have a teacher, but you don't have any student, yeah, we cannot follow. We cannot continue this school. There is the reason they expect, yeah, this all listen today. You were, I think if you couldn't listen, or you, I don't know if you could listen your family there. You're supposed to, you must have, you should have to come in here. But I know, yeah, this is in the right place. Is the reason we take time doing these sutras, expecting we really appreciate, wow, what you have right now, what you can live right now, what many things you can do right now, is because these ancestors, they follow this temple as their schools, their way of life, their living. This is what we expect from you and the next generation. This is their expectation. This is Eitaikyo. Eitaikyo is, if you one day this temple don't have more meaning to it, to follow, it will be closed. Yeah? But closed. But why we can do something? You can really listen, because we don't want to listen. This is as Master Renyo reminds us, listen to the heart, because we are so selfish. We don't have time to listen the truth. We only listen what we want to listen, and reject things come inside of our heart, but you don't want to listen. Yeah? You don't want to. This truth come inside of you. You try to pretend everything in your life, making a lot of things to distract you. But when truth comes to your heart there, you don't want to listen. Me too. This is the reason that we have this kind of memorial service to remind you how important is this, not this facility, but this temple has the three treasures here: student, teacher, and the teachings. That is the Dharma, the Buddha, and the Sangha. This is what we want to perpetuate. We want to continue to exist. And you are an important part of that. Of course, we really appreciate if you can send your monetary donation, but we really appreciate more if you really appreciate these teachings and listen more your dad, your mom, your grandpa, your great mom, your friends, your beloved one, all people, they built this temple with a lot of aspiration in you. They put a lot of feelings. You perpetuate this title, this Dharma, this church, not church but temple. Yeah. The reason Eitaikyo is not only, it works like a fundraising like yesterday. A lot of people came because Eitaikyo, generation to generation. You cannot, that people can deny only dance, 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 but we cannot lose, we cannot forget our identity. This identity every time as a first, Dharma's first, the truth first. This is most important thing. If you don't have the Dharma, if you don't have the base, you cannot get your next destination. It's like you have a map, but you don't know where you are, who I am. You don't have any place to ask. You continue like going there, going here, going there, here, but you don't go for the next destination. Yeah, you stay alive in this samsara. There's a time to listen to the Dharma. This is the first time, this is the last time. And this message is for you all. This is not when you remind us. Your hands together in Gassho. Thank you so much for all the party people of this temple. They built with the aspiration. You can follow, you can take this, and we can continue this temple as our school. This beautiful school needs a lot of contribution from members. If people don't contribute, if people don't send this donation, if you don't come here, don't follow us, maybe the teachers, the Buddha and the teacher and the school, the facility can exist, but no more temple, no more everything here. It will be only a facility, but these teachings, if you have this opportunity to read, to get this teaching, we follow that. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu. Oh, the earthquake. Oh, they are telling us you have to listen. Thank you so much. Thank you there. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu.
Thank you, Reverend Sawada. These are very important thoughts reminding us about what came before us. Now we invite everyone to please rise if you are able to for the singing of ONDOKUSAN #1 in Japanese on page 112 and #2 in English on page 54 in the Red Service Book.
Number 2, a cappella.
Embraces by Amida's great compassion, I respond with gratitude, dedicating my life, embraced by my dear teachers and good Dharma friends. I must answer gratefully throughout my life.
Namo Amida Butsu.
Namo Amida Butsu.
Namo Amida.
Please remain standing for the Gatha Nembutsu on page 127.
Namo
Amida. Namo Amida. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida. Namo Amida Butsu.
Namandavo, Namandavo.
Namamida.
Please be seated. Thank you, Sensei, for the Eitaikyo Memorial Service. Before you leave, we have some announcements. But first, I want to say that it was a wonderful bone dance last night for the Kaneohe community. It was really amazing. And I think that might have been the first time for many of the kupuna to get out of their home and enjoy fellowship with everybody. So it was really remarkable to see them out in their wheelchairs, walkers, and actually leaving them to go around the Yagura. So it was really amazing. I didn't do much, but everybody came together, and I think for the community, they're not going to forget that. But I do want to make some announcements. Next Sunday on October 9th and 16th, we're having Sunday service at the temple that starts at 9 o'clock. And on October 23rd, which is Sunday, it's a short Sunday service. And we're going to be polishing the Buddhist ornaments at 9 o'clock. So if you're able to volunteer, you're welcome, and we'll really appreciate it. On October 30th is Shinran's memorial service. And Honko is a major service of our denomination, so please come and join us. And guest speaker, Reverend Bert Sumikawa of the Wimmer Buddhist Temple will be speaking. It'll also be live streamed on the Kaneohe Higashi Hongwanji YouTube channel at 9 o'clock. And then there's another announcement, the Higashi Hongwanji Hawaii District, Honko, was that the one? On November 12th, Saturday at 1 o'clock, and the 13th, Sunday at 10 o'clock, the district will hold the Honko service, and the guest speaker will be Reverend Patty Nakai of the Chicago Buddhist Temple. There'll be a lecture service with confirmation ceremony for Buddhist names. Please join us at the Betsuen in town on 1685 Alaneo Street with Reverend Sawada. So this concludes our Eitaikyo service. Thank you for taking the time to enjoy the Sangha and listen to the Dharma, and thank you for attending today. If you had not offered incense this morning, you may do so at this time, and you may come close to the altar or visit the Nokotsu columbarium just behind me. We look forward to attending our next events, and we appreciate your donation for this Eitaikyo service today and the next Honko service in the envelopes that end the Jushin. Thank you for coming and watching today. Have a good day. Namo Amida Butsu.
Namo Amida.
Namo Amida.